What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today was the first day of my funded futures 150k challenge that I purchased. Today's the first day and I've made $1,006 on the account. I'll show you the trades that I took for this day, so let's get started. So I took my most of my trades on the 30 seconds chart. I'm not going to be able to show you the trades, the 30-second chart on my trading view, so I'll use the Top Step X. So the first trade you see here that happened at 9 a.m. Chicago time or 10 a.m. New York time. I had the trading idea on the 30-second chart, and most of my trades that happens, or the most of my setups that I take are IFVG setups. I noticed here that we came in this big 1 hour inverse fair value gap that I had marked, and then we started and then we started like going down from there. Obviously we broke it and continued to the upside, but in the morning I noticed that we hit this interest point or interest level and then consolidated. I was honestly looking for a short trade, not a buy trade for the short trade, but it would have been nice. But I was waiting for this buy side liquidity to be swept first before we go down, and we obviously we did not get to that high, but I was taking a trade up to this interest point, and I had my take profit on these highs just in case if we did not displace or sweep this high, I would still take profit. So here is the trade that I saw here at the 857 we were like around here. So this is the trading setup that I took. I saw that this big bearish fair value gap appeared, and we failed to sweep these highs. We just rejected from these rejection blocks, and then we went down with a big bearish fair value gap, and then reversed it right away. So I jumped in short. I jumped in long. Stop loss at the low and take profit at these relative equal high or equal highs that just were created, and I took profit. It was just a small scalp trading, and then I let it run. I didn't really like how it sold off from here, especially we did not sweep any high or internal highs from the left side. We went down all the way down, and we respected or reacted from this big bullish fair value gap that happened during news. We went down, we created two big fair value gaps, we inversed it. Once we inversed it on this candle, I jumped in long, so that I jumped in long, and my stop loss was like below this order block, and then I kept trailing it up. Once we came down and retested the 50% of the inverse fair value gap, I trailed it to this low, and my take profit were just like these highs. I wasn't aiming for this big high just because I wanted to be bearish, but I didn't know like where it was gonna start selling off again from, and I just didn't like the price action overall today. And most of my plays here are just kind of like quick scalps and not a full trade. The If I had lifted this trade running up to these highs, which is basically what I did scalping, but I just didn't really like the price action. Like, look at this, like we went all the way up here, we barely swept these highs, and then we dumped really bad here, and that's why I took my take profit here, and I just waited for the price action to kind of like keep like slowing down or getting cleaned up, because I didn't really like how we're like going up and then going impulsively down and creating a lot of FEGs and IFEGs both ways. So when we went back down here, we did a big, really bearish candle, yeah, FEG, and then we reversed it. I hopped on this trade again. For a long position, it was clear from here to me that we're going high, maybe to these equal highs. So that was my target, and and that's basically, those are the three best trade that I took. Although the price was like very bad, but my ultimate target were like these equal highs that we did not sweep before, going before we going down. So these are my target, aiming for, from reacting to, from this big fair value gap, bullish fair value gap. Then we came down here, we kept it chopping down, 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 and we took these sell side liquidity and then inversed this bearish fair value gap. So I jumped in long again, and as you can see, after it went all the way up here, I trailed my stop loss to break even, or to this red line, a little bit in profit, to account for the commission for the contracts and stuff. And it went all the way up here and then reversed on me, taking me out at break even. But then it went right back up and swept my target, or took my target out. Overall, I wasn't really upset or mad or anything. I was just I didn't really like the price action for today, but the like, I still came out green. I made $1,000 basically, which is still green. I wish I can show you the progress here on the website, but obviously it's not gonna be updating until like 1 more hour or 2 more hours. So it is, this is my account, this is my funded future account. And I made 100, or I made $1,000 on my 150K account, which is the one that I shared with you. And this is basically going to be a journey for me. And if you want to follow along, you can subscribe to the channel, drop a like if you like the video, and like me sharing my daily trades with you. That would really appreciate it, to kind of help me grow this channel up. And that's basically it for today's video. I'll see you next time.